Hey guys, welcome to series number 4. This is going to be on hyperpigmentation, dark spots, as well as redness. And I'm going to be providing you a morning skincare routine using products only from the Ordinary skincare line. If you have not seen series 1, 2, and 3, dry skin, anti-aging, as well as oily combination to acne-prone skin, I will leave all of those videos below for you in case you want to check them out. So if you're curious to see what types of products I'm going to be using for this morning routine, then please keep on watching. Alright, so for reference, in case you are new here, I have normal to combination skin and I am prone to hormonal breakouts. I also have a rosy tone to my skin naturally, and I do have some hyperpigmentation, as you can see on my cheek area here. Now, some of these areas are caused by post-acne marks, and some of these spots are also freckles. So I have freckles all over my face, but in this area here, I tend to have freckles that are all joined together as clusters. So these areas tend to be more prominent than the rest of my face. So I am trying to use products to help lighten and fade these areas over time. So this routine is perfect for my skin concern, and from The Ordinary they have the Squalane cleanser. Now, I have already pre-cleansed my skin prior to filming this video, but if you are somebody that chooses not to use a cleanser in the morning, that is completely fine. You can just rinse your face off with water, towel dry it, and then go in with your skincare products. But I like to cleanse my skin both morning and evening because I want to freshen up my face in the morning and remove any type of product that I have on my face from the night before so that I can start off with a fresh canvas. So I have already used this. So the first product that I'm going to go in with is the Ordinary Alpha Arbutin 2% plus hyaluronic acid. This is a great ingredient for hyperpigmentation and dark spots. This really helps to lighten and fade these areas over time. So you do need to be consistent with this. You can't just use it once or twice a week. You do want to use it more than that because the more frequently you use something like this, the quicker you will see results. So I really like this. I have been using this on and off for several years. I also use another product from Obagi, which I've talked about before, and that product has Arbutin in it, and I actually use it hand in hand with my tretinoin in the evening. So in the morning, I do sometimes like to incorporate alpha arbutin. Now, this is very similar and comparable to hydroquinone, except for this is more gentle, this is safer to use, and of course, alpha arbutin isn't as strong as hydroquinone. So if you want something that is safer and that is more gentle, I would go with a product like this. And you could put this down your neck as well. I really don't have hyperpigmentation on my neck, but there is hyaluronic acid in here, which is hydrating, and it will give you a plumper look to your skin. So I am going to apply it on my neck also. So I am going to do about 4 to 5 drops. And I don't go underneath my eyes with this, but I do go around the orbital bone. Anytime I apply products to my skin, whether it's serums, moisturizers, sunscreens, my skin always goes rosy at first and then it does settle down. I do feel like I need to say that in every skincare routine video because I don't want you guys to think that I'm using products that irritate my skin. It really doesn't matter what I apply to my skin always goes rosy. So I do want to let you know that. And this is a very hydrating serum as well. I do find that it absorbs pretty quickly. It will leave your skin a little bit tacky, but that's honestly okay because we have so many other products to apply on top that it really doesn't matter. But I highly recommend this serum. It's amazing. So now I'm going to apply a vitamin C serum. Now, from The Ordinary, they have a variety of different types of vitamin C products. So pick one that works for you and one that you enjoy using. I personally like the ascorbic acid 8% plus alpha arbutin 2%. So there is also alpha arbutin in here. So not only are we using that separate serum, but we're also using another serum that has that ingredient in it. So you're getting a double dose of that skin lightener. So that's why I really like the formulation of this vitamin C. But of course, use whatever type of vitamin C you like. Now, if you're somebody that doesn't like using vitamin C, or perhaps you can't use vitamin C because maybe it's too sensitizing on your skin, skip the vitamin C stage, of course, and you could use the ordinary EUK 134 0.1%. So this is an antioxidant, and this is great for redness and discoloration. Now, I'm not using this product with my vitamin C in this video because The Ordinary says not to use this with pure forms of vitamin C, like L-ascorbic acid or ascorbic acid. So my vitamin C is ascorbic acid, so I don't want to use these two together because they conflict. So if you're using a vitamin C that is a derivative, you could use it with your EUK, or skip vitamin C in general and use this. So that is an option for those that don't want to use vitamin C. Now, I like vitamin C because it really brightens up your skin. It's great for anti-aging as well, and it also helps to protect your skin from environmental stressors throughout the day caused by pollution. So I love vitamin C. So I'm going to apply about 4 to 5 drops, and I am going to apply this to my neck also. If you want to apply more drops, feel free to do so. I don't go underneath my eyes with this, but I do go around that orbital bone. I really love the formulation of this vitamin C. The texture is beautiful. It's very hydrating. It does have an oily feel to it, but it is oil-free, just so you know. Now, niacinamide is also another great serum to help with hyperpigmentation and dark spots. Now, I'm not going to be using this serum in this routine because I've already applied the alpha arbutin as well as vitamin C. So I really don't need to apply this, and sometimes when I apply niacinamide in the morning, I can experience pilling, especially when I apply my sunscreen. So to prevent that, I just don't use niacinamide in the morning. I do have a lotion from CeraVe, and that is the PM moisturizing lotion. That one has niacinamide in it, and believe it or not, that product doesn't pill with my sunscreen or with my other skincare products. So technically, I am using a product with niacinamide in it, but I never experience pilling with it. But when I use this in the morning or a different type of niacinamide serum, I usually experience pilling. So if you experience the same thing, don't use niacinamide in the morning. Keep it for your evening routine. Now, The Ordinary also says not to use niacinamide with pure forms of vitamin C. Now, the reason why they say that is because this pairing could cause skin flushing, which is redness of the skin. So if you experience that, of course, keep the two products separate, but a lot of people don't experience skin flushing. I don't experience it, and I actually like the combination together. So sometimes I will use it, but like I said, it's honestly a hit and miss with pilling, so I try to avoid this serum altogether in the morning. But just so you know, you can use niacinamide with vitamin C. So I just want to put that out there. So I am going to apply the moisturizer now, and this is the Natural Moisturizing Factors plus hyaluronic acid. So I'm going to apply this all over my face, of course, and my neck, underneath my eyes. And this is very hydrating. I feel like this is the perfect amount of hydration for a morning routine, especially if you're going to be wearing a sunscreen on top, which you should be. And if you're wearing makeup, this just sits so nicely underneath makeup also. This is also a moisturizer that absorbs pretty quickly as well, which I can appreciate. And that is all absorbed in already. So now, of course, sunscreen. So as I mentioned in my past videos, I am not going to be applying the Ordinary Mineral UV Filters SPF 30, as I don't enjoy that sunscreen and it takes a long time to absorb and blend into the skin. And it also leaves a distinct white cast. So if you don't wear makeup, that's not a sunscreen that you're gonna want to use. But if you wanna see what it looks like, check out my series 1 on dry skin. I did apply it in that morning routine video, so I will leave it below for you. So in today's video, I'm going to apply the Colorescience Sunforgettable Total Protection Face Shield. This is an SPF 50 with a PA+++, and this is 100% mineral. So I'm going to apply this, and I really love this sunscreen. I use it almost every day. I like to alternate between a lot of different sunscreens, and if you haven't seen my updated sunscreen video where I shared all of my go-to sunscreens, I will leave that video below for you as well, or up here. I share a lot of tinted options, some non-tinted, chemical, mineral, and also some powder SPFs as well. Now with Colorescience, they have 3 shades to pick from. This is the original formulation, which has a beigey tone to it. There's also a glow option, which will give you a radiant look to your skin. I haven't tried that one. And there's also another option that is a bronzed shade. So if you have a darker skin tone than I do, that might be a really great option to go with. So I like to apply sunscreen once my moisturizer has absorbed into my skin. So I do like to wait about 15 to 20 minutes before applying my sunscreen in the morning, just to allow all of my products to absorb completely into my skin. So I've already done that. I have paused this video for 15 minutes, and now I'm ready to put my sunscreen on. So I am going to apply the 2-finger rule, which is applying a thick layer from the base of my index finger to the tip of my finger, as well as my middle finger, like that. And that there will give you approximately a half a teaspoon of sunscreen, which will give you the proper protection for that SPF 50. So as you can see, there is a beigey tone to it. And I will have a little bit of a white cast, a little bit. It's not crazy. But this is very hydrating. I really like this one for all year round, to be honest with you. I love mineral sunscreens. They are typically my go-to when it comes to a sunscreen in general. But of course, there are some lovely chemical options also. It just really depends on what you like and what types of formulations you like to apply to your skin. I feel like sunscreen is one of those products that is a personal preference. I don't know. I can recommend a sunscreen to you guys, but then you may not like it, and vice versa. So it really is a personal preference, I find. My ears, you don't want to forget your ears. And if I was going outside today, which it's beautiful out, but I have a lot of work to do, so I'm not going outside, I would be applying the sunscreen to my chest as well, especially if I was wearing a top that was exposing that area. Today is actually a cooler day. It was so warm last week. It was about 30, and today it's like 17. So no, not going outside with a tank top. That is just still too cool for me. All right, so I believe that is all massaged in. Let me just check to be sure. Yes, it definitely looks like it's all massaged in. And as you can see, it blends right into my skin. I really don't have a white cast at all. So I highly recommend this sunscreen, especially for those that want a mineral sunscreen that really doesn't leave a white cast. If you have a darker skin tone than I do, it's possible that this sunscreen could leave your skin with a cast, but again, they do have that bronzed option if you would like to go that route instead. So I love this sunscreen. So that completes the morning routine for hyperpigmentation, dark spots, as well as redness. I really hope that you found this video helpful. Feel free to tweak this routine however you like, and I will have all of the products that I shared in today's video linked below for you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and ring that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. And also don't forget to like this video, as it really helps my channel. So thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And of course, I will see you all in my next video. Take care, and I will see you guys then. Bye guys.